Hello and welcome back to Let's Build a City Xbox Edition. Today I'm going to be building in this little plot of land here. I'm going to be building a florist or a flower shop. I don't know. I don't know which one's right. I like to call them florists. I think that sounds better. I've mapped out the actual spot and that is the center. But before we begin, I've got a few things to show you that I've done. Very, very slight things. I've added some lights to the formal gardens. If you didn't see, last episode was the school. I'm liking it. After reflecting a few days and looking at it, I'm liking it, but it definitely needs something to make it look make it look less standouty. It's too red. It looks too cartoony. So I'll have to figure that out. I don't know what I'm going to do. And then I've put in one of the statues. It's this cool guy holding a bow. And I'm going to rebuild it. It's really annoying to fly back and forth because I want them to be identical. So it's very annoying to do that. I think that's everything. Oh no, it's not. But so that's this bit. That's the main bit. I also added stroke finished the interior to the French cafe or the French restaurant, sorry, which is next door to the florist. So if we just take a little look in, that is in the last episode. You know what? I'll show it whilst we're here. It's just a mini underground storage thing. There's nothing really going on down there. But if you enter the actual building, you've got this nice little cafe set. This is meant to be a bar. It's really like crowded, but I think you can kind of tell. In the back here, you've just got like more seating and whatnot. It's quite nice. I had a nice open plan, so this is the upstairs. Just more seating, more shelves. It's difficult to fill in a lot of blank space, but I think I did an okay job. It's looking quite nice. Tiny, tiny little kitchen. I don't know what they're making in here. Not too much. That's for sure. Just the stairway up to the first floor, and then I built a tiny little. It wasn't actually. I was going to do an apartment, but it's not actually an apartment. Whilst I was building it, I was listening to like some video explaining all the new fascist stroke Nazi like flags. It was really interesting. In fact, you know what? I'll link it below. Check it out. It's really interesting. The guy who does it is very informative. Uh, so I was building that and I was thinking, yeah, that's quite cool. And he was talking about how they're all like abandoned and whatnot. So I thought I'd build like a little bit of like an abandoned library, like some master suite. I'm not making it, Minecraft City lore that there's neo-Nazi fascists. I'm just sort of saying, well, I was gonna say it was inspired, but I shouldn't really say that. I've also mapped out some buildings to go in there. But as I say, today we're gonna be building the florist. So let's stop yapping and get to work. I have an idea on what I want to do. So I want the door to be like here. These are the block cores, by the way, to save time. I'm gonna actually try and do it all in one video. So I'm gonna try and get the whole thing done, like relatively on camera. I think that'd be quite cool. I'm also gonna have to chop away at this. Also, yeah, the vines have just taken over. I haven't put on the string yet. You'll see over on this slide, I've put string in to stop the vines from growing anymore. Because this bit will be covered up, I'm just gonna leave it there for now. But I'm waiting for it to naturally grow fully, and then I'll come back and put the string on over the French cafe. So that should be good. It won't look like that for a while. So I want a nice big window. So I'm thinking two. Should the window three, like this? I think it has to come to there. So I could do. How could I do the window? So I want it to stick out. So with the actual glass design, how do I want it? I'm going to use white stained, I think. That always stands out. So I want the window to be like this. Or that could go here. Yeah, I think I'll put that in here. So it'll come three across. And then shoot back in. No, like this. There we go. There we go. Okay, so how does that look shape-wise? This needs to come back to there. Okay, is that a good window? Because I want to do that on both sides. It is, it's nice. I'm just going to move it all over by one. Yeah, it's quite difficult to commentate and play, which I'm still finding it. I'm trying to learn, like I'm trying to get better at doing that. I'm trying to get better at building quicker, so I'm at a bit of a quicker pace. But just trying to learn, trying to teach myself some skills. Oh bloody hell, I've done it wrong. It needs to be like this, doesn't it? Really, to have that window effect, and then like that. Would that look good? Yeah, that'll be a good shape. So let me just pop in the actual. Oh, so this needs to move. Okay. Yeah, okay. I've done it. I've accidentally managed to do it. Just pop a little splash potion. Height-wise, I think I'll just go to like the same height as the French cafe, and then windows. But yeah, I'm trying to learn how to build a bit quicker. Maybe do three actually. Yeah, do three. I'm trying to learn how to build a bit quicker, and I'm trying to learn how to like multitask whilst I'm building. I think it'd just be a nice sort of thing to try and learn to do. So that's the sort of plan for personal growth journey on this series. But I'm having really good feedback so far. I'm really appreciative of all the feedback uh, for the first few episodes. People have been really nice, saying, "Oh, everything looks nice," and keep it up. And I really do appreciate that. It really is nice to see. There's so much negativity now online. It's nice to have some positivity. I'm gonna do the exact same design as on that side. That's a good size. That's a good size window, I think, and I can include like a chimney there. So what does it do? It comes out by one, two, and then okay, I see. It's like that, and then here, and then two, and the yeah, that's right. But yeah, it is really nice to see, and I do appreciate it. I've never done a Let's Build a City series, but I did do a few videos years ago on another city I built, just sort of showing off certain builds, and I don't know, they just never really took off. Like I like doing them still, and they did still get some sort of likes and feedback, but it was very few and far between. So it is really nice to see feedback nowadays. It sort of inspires you as well, because there's certain things I don't like to build in cities. Like I need to build this town hall. I need to redo the whole thing. It's too short compared to everything else, so I need to double the layer up, and yeah, I'm just gonna have to tear down the entire thing, and I'm just not looking forward to doing that. But when you read like a nice comment, it really does make you sort of more eager to. I actually have a design that I want to do for the what was this called? Tarp? Is this called tarp? I don't even know. So I think I'm gonna do yeah. Okay, so here, and then come up like this. Is that gonna be too big? I have a color scheme that I've been thinking about. Yeah, we'll do that. So basically, the color scheme is gonna be this. So it has to every white bit has to touch the dark greens, and then I sort of you see what I mean. So it's not an equal distribution of white. It's use the greens as well. So it goes that. I'm sort of hurting my own brain doing this now. So white has to touch the green terracotta, and then the green terracotta touches the lime green. See what I mean? Doesn't that look really nice? It's not just like uniform like all these others. I really like this. I saw this banner design. Well, not banner. What is it? What are these things called? Are they called tarps? Tarpooling? No, it's not tarpooling. Uh, Shop covers. I really can't. Canvas. Canvas. It might be canvas. I'm not sure. This sort of like. Oh, look! It looks so nice. And I'm gonna do this just for myself because I really want to put this in now. Basically, the plan is because it's a florist. I'm gonna put in all flowers around the base, and I've got a really cool idea for the second floor. So this is the second floor where it's gonna begin. So let me cover in this. Just pop that in there. I'll figure all like doing these little bits here. I think I might just. I don't know. I'll figure that out. So I want to make sure the actual shape looks good. So this middle layer I want to do out of jungle wood. I think this will be like a nice breakup of colours. So I don't think it'll be as big as this. It is actually really wide. Now that I'm looking at it. Is it too wide? I don't think it's too wide. So I'm going to use this jungle wood. And how high is this next layer going to be? Here? Yeah, that looks good to me. So I'll put in windows here and then I'll do the top layer out of granite again. And I'll mix in brick. I've got brick in my hotbar because I just want to mix in brick as well. So I'll fill this in just fully, and then we'll get to doing the granite. But I'll show you what I want to do. I have a cool idea. Like I'm excited to get it done. But yeah, no. As I say, it's really fun doing these videos. I've finished for university now, so I'm sort of busy over summer. I've got some stuff lined up that I'm doing, but I'm sort of also free. So I was thinking I might get some live streams started. I don't really live stream. That's one too high actually. I don't really live stream, but it would be a really great way to show the entire process. Because I'm gonna have to, we'll just do it on the same layer. I'm gonna have to cut out a big bit of this. I'll get the main building done on camera, but the fine details, the putting in the brick and the vines or whatever, if I do them, I'll do that off camera. So a live stream would be a great way to get the whole thing involved. So I might do that. But I'm not sure, because as I say, I don't really live stream. I don't really like the idea of live streaming. Okay, the middle section's far too big. I think it might even be another one too wide. I might shorten it by one more. How's that looking? Is that yeah, that sort of works. And then what I'll do is I'll put in I think I'm going to use dark oak. Oh, should I? I could even use sandstone. I could use brick. No, I think I'm going to use sandstone for now. So give me sandstone. Just so I don't forget. Actually, I'll do the real design. I was going to say I'll put in a placeholder, but I might as well just do the real thing. So this is going to be the breaker between both floors. And then sandstone slab. I think I'll do it like this. I think that'll be nice. How's that looking? I don't know about sandstone. Yeah, actually, I'm really not sure about sandstone. Okay, but for now that works. For now that works. I can show you what my plan was anyway. So my plan is to... Oh, I'm just going to clear the entire inventory, actually. My plan is to use fences and... oops. And put them on this layer. I don't know if it'll be... Yeah, that works. And then at the back... Yeah, that works, In the back, use dirt and some sort of leaf. I guess jungle's quite bright. Just, like, make the jungle. And then putting leaves in occasionally. And grass. The edges need to be leaf, actually. Boom. We'll do this. Make this a bit bigger. Sorry, I'm not. My commentary isn't amazing right now. I'm just trying to focus up because this was such a cool idea. Like, because I was thinking about what I could build for a while, and I settled on the florist idea. So it's just doing this, putting in the flowers above the floor. Like I was like, yes, that's perfect. That's a great idea. And yeah, you see, does that not look cool? Does that not look really awesome? I think I'll make all the leaves one higher so they really show off. Yeah, man, I really like that. And I'll put windows in as well. I could even write, I suppose. I could write like flower in text potentially. I don't know if I'll do that, but that is definitely potential. Let me just cut these away. And I'm going to put in the flowers actually, just so I don't forget. Put them. No, I'll even do a red one there. And then grab all my favorite flowers. I like these three are the goats. The goats of all flowers. Actually, I can't really use the light. I can't use the light blue. We'll grab a poppy. We can't not grab a... Actually, I don't even think they're called poppies anymore. I think they're roses. But yeah, does that not make... You can imagine with some vines as well. That makes a really cool sort of design. Like, I'm really happy with that. So, window-wise, I think I will put windows in. I don't think I'll write florist. So, I'm thinking there. So, that's 3 in. So, 1, 2, 3. And then I could even do a middle window. Do I want a middle window? I will, but I'll do a smaller one. So I'll do... Actually, maybe even that. Maybe even a little cross. Yeah, I like that actually. And then the windows up here, I think they'll match the same design and size. But I think I'll do a middle window. So it's boom. So I think I'll do a middle window as well. Or... Ooh, yes, that's a good idea. So I could even... Where's the middle? Is that the middle? That's the middle. I think I could use brick. I've just realised my commentary is dreadful right now. I do apologise. I'm just so locked into doing this little idea I've had. I like thought about this whilst I was going to sleep one night. I was like, yeah, I could do it. A little florist with flowers growing up the wall. Just give me the brick and then... What's that? That looks like a church. Let me change that to this. I just want some sort of design. I don't really want to do a third window. Yeah, I think that's quite nice actually. Yeah, I think that works. And then I'll put in the roof, and the roof is going to be... Shall I stick with the sandstone? I don't know. The sandstone's kind of what's... That's what's bugging me. You know what? Let me just do dark oak. Good thing about these buildings is I don't have to build any sides, because it's going to be another building that goes here. It's going to be the corner, I think. So I can actually get a lot more done. Well, does that look good? Actually, that looks worse, I think. I'm not sure. The roof's definitely going to be dark oak themed, though. So I can put that in. I think I'll change that to spruce, what I just did. I think that'll look a lot better. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut away. And I'm going to come back. It should have the windows in, and then we'll do the fine details together at the end. It'll be really fun. So stay tuned. Let's get these windows in. I'll also put in the side walls and the back wall. Well, I'll put in the side walls. I'll put in the side walls for definite, because the back needs designing. Okay, right. Well, I'm back. Future stroke past me at this point has put in the windows, and I think it's looking fairly nice. I've left the front blank because I've had an amazing idea. I want to put in, not pixel art, I suppose it is pixel art, I just don't like that term because whenever you say pixel art, I think of like some huge, pixely thing, but I want to put in a little flower there because that'll really sell it as a flower shop. Uh, I think I'll model it off of this flower here, the Oxeye Daisy. So I think I'll use... Oh, I'll use this for the stem. I think I'll use this for the yellow as well. For the whites, I'll have to use this for the white. So where's the middle? Is that the middle? So let's say that's the flower head. Do that around it, and then boom. Is that? I suppose I could even do like that. No. Yeah, you know what? I'm overcomplicating it. Let's put it off to the side. Oh, hang on a second. There we go. That's looking. Oh, that's perfect. Wow, that's actually perfect. Holy crap! Right. Okay. So boom. Oh yeah. Look at the chimney. I put anvils instead of the flowers. I didn't fill in the back wall because I'm gonna actually have to design it like I did with this. I'm not gonna do that in this episode. Don't worry. I'll just do that at some point, like tonight or tomorrow, whenever I feel like doing it. But yeah. So now I'm gonna add in all the minor details, and I'm thinking I used, is that white stained glass? It's not very standouty. It is. Okay, well I'm gonna continue to use white stained glass because I like that. I really like these little brick designs as well. They just help break it up. I think that's all the windows filled. Yeah, you can't really. It's really dark, the glass here. So I wonder if there's a way to make that a bit brighter. But yeah, that's looking good. That's like a proper flower shop. Okay, right. So that mix is looking nice at the top. I think I'm gonna just start chucking in some leaves. I'm gonna use oak leaves because I've used the jungle here, and I want it to really stand out that these aren't the same. Now, these are going to be like almost vines climbing up the building. Maybe that one nestles in there. How's that looking? That's good. I'm going to make it spread out there. So, maybe like this. Okay, not like that, but... Yeah, that looks good. And I think I'll do one more just down here. This is obviously a little bit iffy because of how close it is to everything else. Okay, yeah. I'll do one more up here, though. Bang. And then just do one more. Is that, see, I don't want it to look abandoned. I've used vines at all these buildings, but I just really like them. I like it. It's this one's, the only thing I'm going to do is change the direction and do that one pointing that way. But yeah, I don't want too many at all. I think that'll be perfect. Yeah, just this one here needs a little bit more. Okay, cool. And then I did notice in a few places there was room to... Keep on getting rid of my splash potion. There was room to put in some flower pots, so I'm going to grab a few nice coloured flowers. I need bright ones, really. And then we'll pop these in. So where did I see? It was up here, yeah. Put one there. And then I'll put two over here. And there's even space, now I'm looking at it, to put one in. Oh, I'll grab that. That's nice. That's a nice flower. There's even room to put them in the front there. Yeah, I just want as many flowers as possible. I need to really sell this. Oh, is that the only spot? Crap. I thought there was more spots. No, no, I can put one here. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, that's really. You can't put them on top of things, can you? Nope. Put one back here, and we'll put one back here as well. Really want to sell the idea that it's a florist. I feel, to be fair, I feel like if you're looking at this, I feel like you can guess this is a florist by now, surely. And then, oh, I didn't even design the. Oh, oops. Yeah, I didn't design. Right, let me just touch this bit up. I didn't touch this at all. Whilst I cut away, it's only been like half an hour for me. Let me just do this bit down here really quick, and then I'll get back to you. Right then, okay, I've done the down bit now. I can't believe I forgot to do that. Wait, forgot how to? No, forgot to do that. So now it's time to just finish up. I'm just going to do the very front. It's looking good everywhere apart from this front bit. And I think I want to do maybe even another flower bit here. Maybe display some there. I think that would be a really interesting sort of place to put them. So I think I'm just going to do a really simple design. As I say, I'm just really, like, I can't stress this enough how much I'm trying to sell the idea that this is a florist. Like, I need it to be made very clear that this is a florist. They sell flowers, and I feel like I'm doing that now. I feel like it's pretty up. I feel like if you were to see this and go, "Ooh, I bet they sell books," I feel like that's a you problem. You know what I mean? At what point is it not my fault, and it's just you? I'll even put in. Yeah, I can even put some of these in. There we go. So, grab all different kind of colors. I'll even grab a mushroom. No, no, it's a florist. See, I'm falling for my own tricks now. I've been hoisted by my own petard. There we go. Yeah, as I say, if you see this and you don't know what they sell, that's on you. That can't be held accountable anymore. That can't be my fault. I need to light up this little front bit as well. Is it kind of dumb to just put a glow? I mean, I think that looks fine, right? Put a glowstone thing there. Maybe I can attach it. Eh. Do I even need to attach it? I'll just put it there. Like you can't really see it either way, especially not when you're flying over. And then the rest of it will be lit from within. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I think I want to add a sign. Yeah, let's add a sign. So grab a stone. I think I'll use. Have I got much? Yeah, I can do that down here. So I want to add like a nice florist, like in Skyrim. So like this. And then I'll even add. Can you put the key? Is this a thing? Yeah, you can. Okay. And then, so the signs will go like here, here. Yeah, that looks nice. That's like a. This is what we sell sign. That's the name of the shop sign. Sorry. I don't have a name for the shop. It doesn't really need a name. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's cool. And then I suppose that is really it. I can't really think of anything else. I guess I could put in some leaves up at the front. You know, just have a nice design. Yeah, it looks nice. I'll even add a little baby one on that side. That's looking fire. Yeah, that's too big. It's too big. It's just I'm doing too much now. I'm doing too much. I'm overdoing it. Add one in here as well, just on this side. There we go. I think that's fully done. Yeah. So I'm not going to do that in this video. Sorry, I'm not going to do this in the video. But when I put in the actual like street lamps and I finish off this road with cars and whatnot, I'll probably touch up the ground and include like I can show you really briefly what I'll do. Like I'll sort of break it up and put in some of these sort of andesite blocks just to maybe not the full blocks. But just sort of break it up. So actually I can do it now. It's going to take about 10 seconds. I know what, I'm always manana this, manana that. Let's just get it done. And then it's done. I suppose I'm not a big fan of the fact the grass is just displaying. But the issue is Xbox Edition has like limits on all the stuff you can use. So you can't use an unlimited amount of signs. If you could, I would 100% use signs on the grass. But I just don't see it worth the expense. It's just not worth spending that. There's like almost tokens on. And the very final thing I'll do is add in this. So we got a unique height. And bang! The florist has been complete. I do really like this. I'll come up with a name for the shop. I think that'll be nice. But yeah, it's really, even if you fly back, I think it fits in quite well. I think the only thing I might do, is I might take away some of the leaves. I might completely remove the leaves from the top section. It's just because of what it's sat next to. But with stuff like that, I'll just leave it for a day or two because you sort of like get a good idea when you come back with fresh eyes. But I'm really quite happy with that. I think that's come out exactly how I want it. With the green, a lot of flowers, a lot of greenery climbing all the way up the building. And yeah, I'll do the interior. I'll do some extra stuff to it, and I'll show you another date, maybe next episode if I get it done by then. I've still got to do the interior to the school and touch that up though, so we'll see. Next episode, I don't have a clue what I'm going to build, so any suggestions would be greatly appreciated. But apart from that, thanks for joining me on this adventure. It's the first time I've ever built a flower shop, I can't lie. So thank you for watching, and take care.
I'm on the move, can't stop me if you try. Coasting on now, baby, it's just me, myself, and I. Cause I'm on the move, every step is by design. It's only up from here till the moment I die.
I've been on the move, I never saw myself ever coming so far. Taking small steps, I was trying to find my groove. Yeah, I know that I was off to a really slow start, but now I'm running. Never looking back, I'm going towards where the sun is. Even if it blinds me, I find peace inside. Keep my eyes on the prize till I'm holding it above me.